Hello and welcome back to heartsofiron 4. This is Black Prince Gaming and we're here today playing another game in vanilla. We are going to be checking out Poland, as I've had a commenter who has kept requesting Poland, so I thought it was time to do it. So we're going to go in here. Now, I might have a quick look at the paths. Part of me was thinking a communist game, was unsure on, like organising the Peloton strikes and heading down here. You know, there is sort of the democratic route, I believe, and then the other option I was thinking is we could go down the Habsburg route, which I do like the sound of. There's all the different kings you can get here and royalty in, but I'm thinking for sure I'm going down the Habsburg route. I think it would be interesting to try and form a Habsburg Empire from the side of Poland. So yeah, we will start with assembling the Regency Council to begin our political tree. And meanwhile, what decisions do we have available to us? The classics on trains, so we'll remove those as an option. And let's get our basic research underway. Machine tools, construction, and electronic mechanical engineering. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and just shove one division there. Grab the rest of these guys. Split them. And we'll have obviously a review of the army in a moment. But yeah, let's just get everything underway. I'm assuming we are a civilian economy. Yes, we are. So obviously the first thing to do will be to build up any states with anything that has resources in, and then obviously head our way into the capital region. And we'll build up obviously those accordingly. One of the best things we've got is this is a non-historical game, so it's going to be interesting to see what the world does around us. Oh. Ruled by furniture. I didn't even know that was a banner achievement, but yep, there we go. We are ruled just by the throne of Poland. So, for example, with it being non-historical, if the Germans go the Kaiser route, I do have an alliance I can seek with them. But yeah, we'll continue down this for now, fulfilling the 5th of November Act. Oh, Italy looks like they're staying pretty on course. They are still battling for Ethiopia. They took Assuwa. Okay. Germany hasn't done anything yet, but who knows? They could have started for their industry. So, yeah, this will be very interesting to just see what countries do around us. Obviously, just playing as Lithuania, we see that they could actually come after us. Ah, there's the German Civil War. Right on cue, as I was talking about. Okay, so there is an opportunity here that we might be able to seek an alliance with Germany. Okay, and now we wait for, I think, different people to come along. Danzig. I guess we'll go with the 4-year plan. You know, let's go to develop our industry if we're going to do anything here. Oh. Okay, the German Reich has actually won in Königsberg. Okay, and the front lines, they are going a little bit in favour. Yeah, okay. There's a breakthrough here in the south by the looks of things. Oh, and we've had Friedrich Christian come for the throne. Who is Friedrich Christian? No, so that would be the Commonwealth. No, we have another in mind. So we don't want him. Let's continue down our industry tree so we can get a research slot there, get some infrastructure. Or get 2 civilian factories. Let's go ahead and get the civilian factories as well, just because it's a 35-day focus. We can hopefully get back on track with our king pathway as well. There we go, yeah, full breakthrough of the military junta under von Mackensen. Yeah, they've taken Berlin, they are charging through, and yeah, it's pretty safe to say that it's going to be over for them shortly. Let's go for mechanical computing just to get that a little bit better. Okay, the Habsburg candidate. Yeah, that's who we want. We want a Habsburg Poland under Karl Albrecht. Let's get him. We can get him to be the soldier king. Yeah, let's restore the Diet of Galicia for that stability and unaligned support. The Kingdom of Poland crowns a king. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and if there's someone with political power. 5% isn't worthwhile. Captain of industry, noble bureaucrat, okay. Yeah, we'll take the 15% buff. 15% buff should pay itself off. And let's go ahead and support monarchism in Czechoslovakia, because the race could now very well be on between us and Austria. Obviously. So let's get that ready and see if we can't get Czechoslovakia heading over to our side. Oh, I like this. We get Royal Hussars as well, cavalry attack and cavalry defense, which does actually make me think, is it worth building like a good cavalry unit? Because especially if we go early war against someone like Russia, maybe some good cavalry could ride its way through the line with some nice defensive infantry behind to hold the breaches. So maybe 40 width cavalry seems so stupid an idea, but you know what? Kind of feeling it, or like a 30 width cavalry with 15 width defensive units behind them. This could be one of the most stupid things I do, but that seems like quite a fun way to play this one. You know, proper winged hussar style. We've also now unlocked a decision tree for, for growing propaganda sentiment inside Czechoslovakia to sort of bring about our monarchists, so we are going to start going down that, because that might just be a bit interesting. Lithuania has gone into a civil war. Okay, so it is a communist Lithuania that's joining. We still don't know the direction of the Soviets. I don't think we know France or the UK yet, so a lot of nations still out here to declare which way they're going to go. And obviously a lot of those could massively affect the balance of power in Europe. Okay, let's go down the King's Guard. And let's also just go for consolidating the current forces we've got. We will lose some of them, but the idea is we should gain back masses of rifles, hopefully. Okay, I think we gained back a good number of rifles. And we will fill out that division. There we go. Yeah, a good amount of rifles, which we can obviously start to pop into further helping bring the Czechs to heel. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be a very interesting world. We've got the Soviet Union looking like they're falling to the provisional Russian government, with different states popping up. Obviously we've got Germany. Germany looks like they might actually take over the communist side of things. China end up declaring war on a bunch of the other warlords, so they're now all subjugated or part of a faction of theirs. Though yeah, they are puppets. Looks like Manchuria broke away from Japan because Japan went communist, even though they're very fascist. The UK has ended up into a civil war with Oswald Mosley fighting out of Scotland. France is still undeclared. However, it looks like Spain is a nightmare. Italy's in civil war. And there's a bit of fighting in Mexico, as well as Brazil is in a communist civil war, isn't it? Yep. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff happening across the world. A lot of stuff that's going to hopefully make this quite a unique playthrough, which is always what I'm looking for when I'm playing. We will continue to just make our weaponry better and continue to build up our army. Okay, there we go. The Kingdom of Bohemia has declared war on Czechoslovakia. So how does that look? 2 of 6. Okay, yes, the Kingdom of Bohemia has basically all the divisions, so that is great. We will also go ahead and press the Habsburg claim on Hungary and try and get them over into our faction as well. But yeah, there we go. The monarchists are having absolutely no issue sweeping through there. And there we go, Hungary has also submitted and they've decided to crown Otto von Habsburg, so that is great. So they are now the Kingdom of Hungary. One of the following is not in a faction, is a faction leader. Okay, I don't know about that, what's happened there. We should be able to do that, but it might just take a little while to kick in. But there we go, we can now unite with Bohemia as well and take all of this land as cause, which is going to just, I mean, skyrocket our army realistically. Maybe I should have let them do more construction effort stuff before we unify with Bohemia, but you know, oh well, we can't really complain about all this free land and factories. There we go, let's just start absolutely mass producing rifles and everything else that we need. Okay, there we go, so Civil War has begun. Let's quickly just try and reorganize everything. Who do we have? Oh, we have Karl Albrecht. Yep, get him in. Perfect. Organization, sure thing. And let's go ahead and get him organization first. Let's also quickly just slam out these 3 cavalry divisions. Get him in, get him on the front. And let's try and quickly deal with these peasant strikes. So for example here, where you can, snake in, snake through the lines, and let's get rolling. Maybe we quickly drop this to 4 speed just so we're not running away with everything. Okay, you're going to go in there, yeah. We just need to make ground where we can, wherever's good to be making ground. Okay, let's cut in there, let's try and just smash across. Okay. Let's go ahead, get in, secure the river line. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure I could have avoided this civil war, but I just wasn't really paying attention that well. And I guess that's just your sign that you should always be paying attention when you're looking at stuff happening. Come on. Let's hit here, let's just see if we can't do some good damage. Come on, there we go, crack on through. Okay, go for Lublin then, if they're going to hold elsewhere. Come on. Let's push. There you go. You can start hitting again. Let's go for it, come on. There we go, got immediately in. And now we'll hold that and we'll try and push them back out. Come on, we can cut more from Warsaw here. Perfect. There we go, let's try and widen this if possible. We just want to be smashing sort of backing into them now. Yeah, we should be doing some major damage to them now. Come on, get in. Help hold it. You move across. There we go, we got him in Lodz. Yeah, just doing a lot of damage to him here. And let's go ahead and up our conscription law. Let's try and get some more manpower out into the field, because that should massively help us too. And yeah, there we go. You can now see the damage we're doing. Huge amounts of damage. There we go, got them all in Warsaw. Let's just crush them. Make sure they're destroyed. And that is almost actually the end of their revolt. I don't even know what they've got that really counts anymore. I mean, there's their new capital. But if you look, they are probably a tile away from losing. So let's take this tile, let's make sure that we take this tile, and then that should probably be over for them. Yeah, there we go. The Polish Peasant Revolt has gone, and we've taken all of their equipment. So now we can start rebuilding our military and getting them back into a strong fighting shape. There's not really been any major wars. I mean, there's Hungary versus Austria happening, and Denmark has decided to go against the Nordics. Norway also could join them any second. Oh, and France is in their faction. Okay, that's actually looking quite interesting. But yeah, Russia has formed. Nothing's really happening out of Asia. I mean, Japan actually joined China, which is kind of crazy. Where's faction map mode? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got the Allies still sort of sticking around. Is it the Allies led by Australia? Maybe. I don't know if that's because of the Civil War. Oh no, the UK is just a different colour now, that's why. But yeah, so just not a lot happening. Oh, I mean, there's Spain versus Portugal, which actually is dragging in the UK as well, so that could be the war that escalates. Switzerland's even taken a side, so you know Spain has really screwed up when that's the case. But yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, really. Like, I'm kind of expecting maybe Germany to come for me at some point. Okay, it's all kicking off now, considering Austria has now called in their big brother Germany, as well as the provisional state of Anatolia and Bulgaria. So the Central Powers are back, so we've got a reignited World War I here. Although France is out of it, and it's just the UK, Switzerland, Hungary, and obviously the UK's overseas empire. Oh, and Mexico. Mexico's also in there, but yeah. So it's all going to be quite interesting to see what happens here and who really wins. Oh, Austria looks like they're actually coming out the gates very strong, where the Germans have now reinforced them. I mean, the British are going to have to land on the coastline because they can't actually get any support into Switzerland or Hungary because they're both landlocked nations. So this actually looks very dire for the Allied forces, who look like they're going to be losing a lot of this. Let's go ahead and gain some base war support. If we can get world tension up to 40%, I think that means I can actually go ahead and join the British, which would then allow me to go ahead and make my claims against Germany. So all we need is probably like another war to ignite or something to happen, and I can try and then get myself into the Allies and actually be a decent front for pushing in against the Germans. Okay, after this we can go for trust in the West and join the Allies. So maybe we'll do that, and that might actually allow the British to flood troops through our territory to help Hungary. Although Hungary has an absolutely insane amount of divisions. They gotta have near on 60 divisions or so, yeah. It's not going awfully for Hungary. There we go, trust in the West. Let's work our way down that, hopefully allow the British in to help us. The real question is, as this ticks over and I join the Allies, should I be going for a blitzkrieg here? Seeing if I can't get in and absolutely wreck everything. Let's go ahead down, reclaim West Slavia. The Allies want us in, so we shall obviously join in. You guys, I think I just want you snaking down, getting in, getting amongst it all. Grab up whatever you can. The rest of you, let's blitz off of the front. You guys can all just start moving in for Königsberg as well. Okay, we've joined the Allies. The race is on. We've got to crack through the lines wherever it's free, especially if we're going to make a nice encirclement straight off the bat with this. Sure, give us whatever. Perfect, we have made a nice encirclement there right off the bat. That is great news. You're going to quickly go clean that up, you're going to go for that. Go there, get in, perfect. Okay, clear all that. And then let's get you guys to the front where we hopefully can blitz through and do some proper damage here. There you go, get yourself to Innsbruck, maybe try and hold them there while you do that. Go here. Yeah, just continue to break the lines wherever you can. This is what we need, this is the push we wanted. Austria should go any second now. There we go, Austria has fallen. That is great news. And that has trapped all of these German troops as well. Communist Chinese troops. Don't tell me Communist China managed to join the... No, okay, they must just be sending volunteers. For a moment I really thought they had joined the Germans somehow. You guys, let's keep going. Keep smashing. Perfect, perfect. Okay, maybe we tick this back down to 4 speed. Yeah, the Germans obviously have now rallied a bit of a defence here. So this is going to get obviously a lot more difficult. But hey, that's what war's all about, isn't it? It wouldn't be fun if it was that easy. Come on, we want to just break for any supply hubs we can take now. That's really the key here. Just really be nice and help us secure our position. Let's take Regensburg. We should just really get us wedged in there. Maybe if we can't snake up to Nuremberg as well. Yeah, I mean our divisions are just doing damage. I think we just destroyed so much of the good sort of German military that they're really going to have just nothing else to fight us with. We'll try and cut them off a little bit further up as well if possible. Okay, the UK declared war. On Yugoslavia. I don't know why the UK would declare war on Yugoslavia at this point, because that's just gonna... because they're all in the Central Powers. Really? Okay. New plan. We grab our cavalry boys and we pray to God they are fast enough to do what needs to be done. And hopefully we can pump out some more of them as well shortly. Okay, looks like the Romanians are, of course, just crushing straight into us, because now the Romanians, the Bulgarians, and the Yugoslavians can all come from our south. Who do we need to defeat for actual victory? Is it just Germany? And the Provisional State of Anatolia? Okay, not great. Not great, but not awful. Let's go ahead and get a couple of you guys to push that way. Yeah, lots more people joining this war, which just gets worse and worse by the second. Okay, we almost have the encirclement up here in the north. We have the encirclement in the north. That's great news. Yeah, push for Stettin maybe. Either way, the Germans might need to stage a little escape from here, because I don't know if they'll be able to hang on in those pockets that we've created. Yeah, let's go ahead, let's create new fronts, just to make sure that we are crushing them. Are we seriously up against the Denmark and the Danish and the French as well? Oh, Britain, why are you adding to so many wars here? Like, I am just surrounded on all sides now by enemies. We had a good thing going.